Here's a last example of arithmetic sequences. So it's asking you to determine the common difference and the first term of an arithmetic sequence where the third term is 10 and the fifth term is 2.5. Okay, so let's just think about our formula. And in order to solve a formula, you have to basically only have one unknown value. And given this information, we're given information of the third term is 10. So that would be this information. And n would be this information. So we don't know anything about the common difference or the first term. So we have two unknown values in this formula. Same as this information really doesn't help us either. It again gives us this general term and gives us the term number for that information. So we can't necessarily use this formula to solve this problem. So what I'm going to do is I am going to basically draw out spaces for my sequence. I'm going to say this is my third term, which is 10, and then I have my fourth term, and then I have my fifth term, which is 2.5. And so from this we can now figure out our common difference. I know to go from the third term to the fourth term, I need to add some common difference. I need to add a common difference here. And then to go from my fourth term to my fifth term, I have to add another common difference. So to get from my third to my fifth term, I need to add two common differences. And to figure out what that common difference is, it's going to be the difference from my third term value to my fifth term value. So I'm going to take my fifth term value, which is 2.5, and I'm going to subtract 10 to give me the number of units these are, the spread in these units basically. So I'm going to take two common differences. I'm going to subtract these two values, which is going to give me a negative 7.5. And now I'm going to divide both sides by 2. And I get a common difference of negative 3.75. So this is my common difference. So now I'm going to use this. So I've answered this part of the question. I'm now going to use this to find my first term. Well, I could take this and substitute it back into my formula with this information, or I can simply work backwards from my third term. So remember, I'm subtracting 3.75 to go this direction. So I'm going to do the opposite in this direction. So if I add 3.75 to get my second term would be 13.75, and then I'm going to add 3.75 again, and I get 17.5. I'll write it underneath here. I'm running out of room. Therefore, my first term of my sequence is 17.5.